Hey guys, just a guy here with another episode of Tektopia, and as you can see by starting in front of the shrine, not all has gone well. Obviously, on the end of the last episode, Rosalind Netheridge delved too deep, broke into a cavern underground, and ran away from a zombie into more zombies and died. But in between episodes, I was harvesting some emeralds to try to get this episode going. Dell's Storm Chapel heroic guard fell to a necromancer. He was the guy that actually killed the zombie that killed the other guy. He had a diamond sword, I believe, boots, and a helmet, but he still got killed by a necromancer pretty easily. The second guard took too long to get there, and the cleric was asleep, so he didn't heal him at all, and he got swarmed by a bunch of husks. Killed all the husk, but then died to the necromancer. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but yeah, and it's kind of sad because I thought, you know, he's like level 12 or so, he had a diamond sword, he should be okay, but he got his butt kicked. It was like a level 2 necromancer. I guess it starts happening when you get above 10 civilians. I did find out, though, by looking at the wiki, if you turn your town hall icon at an angle instead of straight up and down, you disable the necromancer, and I'm going to do that for a while because I've lost too many villagers to him. He's just not worth it, and my village really can't defend against it. The main issue is the unflat terrain lets zombies and stuff jump him, and then they can't be knocked back because they're up against the wall and stuff. So I need to flatten more of the terrain around my village. Obviously build a better wall and have some entry points they can come in. The other issue is, it says Necromancer approaches, and then it takes like 2 or 3 days for the Necromancer to get here. So, obviously my guard was down. It was the middle of the day, the cleric was asleep, and he died. But, I was working for this episode to get an Enchanter. We got a bunch of emeralds. Most of them are for trading either wood or iron. The wood trades are kind of iffy because it's always so rare to get things, but we have quite a bit of iron trades now going on. And most of those are like 5 or 6 emeralds each. I've also traded redstone once or twice, and I haven't traded any gold yet, and I've traded a couple lapis. But I didn't want to use too many of those resources up, but as you can see, we got a lot of stuff. Kind of low on food. In general, people are eating like apples and stuff. I have 3 farmers, but they just can't keep up. The other thing about necromancers is if they walk through your crops, they kill them all. Like, they just vanish. So that really devastated my things because they died like right here, fighting in the middle there. And as you can see here, I have some above ground mines. And as you can see, there's a lot of resources the miners just haven't got. It's because I believe the path is right here and right here. So the upper left ones, they only get if they happen to mine a block on this level, and then they'll check around it. But if they just block like regular stone, they don't check. But to do this, all you have to do is place some stuff down. We're gonna do this line just so we can get the middle of these two, sort of combine our stuff. But if you do something like this, then we can get rid of this if we really want to, and put a mine shaft up there. We're gonna take one of the other ones. You can have a surface mine. But also with the Druid, it doesn't really matter where your mine is anymore. So you can have one right here on the bottom layer. I mean, just like 10 feet underground. You don't have to go down to Y level 15 or 10 or 11 or whatever anymore. So, and I have 1 Druid, and he's keeping up with like 5 mine shafts and 3 miners, so obviously it's not really an issue. But kapow. If you do this, a miner will eventually come in here and start placing blocks around himself and moving forward. One finally got that one. Took him a while because he must have found another one. But yeah, they'll come up here. Let's see, do I have any stairs on me? No, I do not. There we go. We'll just make it a little easier for him to get up there. And he'll push out, and then the Druid will come behind him and fill it in. My druid is like seriously high now because he works so much. I find if you keep it on just earth reform, it's better. If you do crops and trees, he sort of meanders around the village. Even when he doesn't have enough pipes to fill. Okay, so here you go. So this guy is just, quote unquote, repairing the tunnel. He's putting cobblestone around himself. And he's moved forward his block or two and put more blocks. The only thing dangerous about this section is he does not put torches down when, quote unquote, rebuilding the tunnel. So this is going to be a long, dark tunnel to start with. And until the druid fills it in and he mines it out again, there won't be torches. So you have to worry about that a little bit. But all this right here was just some dirt I put down. And eventually they got all the way down here once or twice. When they like, does he have diamond picks now? Oh, he is. Oh, he's found the gold. So yeah. And then, I think he saw the iron? Oh, well, yeah, he saw it in a 3x3 area or whatever. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you sort of layer them like this, they'll help cover the areas they don't normally get. Because as you can see, there's a lot of ores on the outside that they don't normally see unless they happen to run to one in the middle. Even some diamonds down there. So, layering your things like that with, I would probably say 3 blocks between the two, and then being the dead center would be the optimum placement. But this guy will go a good, I don't know, 30, 40 blocks in one day, usually before he has to stop and eat or leave. And then the druid guy will come in, and then it might take a little while for it to expand all that much further. But the druid will fill it in up until the last point he put the cobblestone blocks. But yeah, I was doing this. I just realized with my druid constantly always overfilling my mines, I no longer had to go to the bottom. And as his level goes up, the quality of the ores you get and the frequency goes up. Even with him just backfilling stone, though, the random chance to get something other than stone from the miners means that you're better off than going underground. And the other beauty about this is, if you're mining about, say, 40, 50 blocks, and then your druid refills it, you never have to worry about breaking into empty caverns like I did last episode and getting your miner killed. So he actually saw that. He's going to mine that one, and probably that one, I think. I believe it goes 3 over. Or 2 over. Yep. So as you can see, this guy going up here is really helping the floor of these two. And then these little gaps, when the druid does earth reform, will automatically make it a 4x4. Or a 3x3. This guy's actually gotten quite a bit. Got a diamond, a couple iron. Other than that, though, we've been pretty busy. I didn't really want to spend so much time. But this guy is my surviving guard. He's got a full set of iron now. I've turned off diamonds on everything but picks just because I don't get many diamonds and they were all going to guard gear. And after my guard with diamond sword and I think diamond boots died so easily, and you don't get any of them when they die, they don't drop it. Just didn't seem worth it. So, but the goal today is get a bunch of emeralds and make our enchanter. Now, obviously you need an enchanting table, so I stole 2 diamonds before they made something with it. I stole a diamond pick because I'm going to have to get obsidian, and we got our book here that we need. And then I think we have enough to make 1 bookcase. Let's get our item frame. Obviously we have a lot of hearts because my people are fairly happy. So yeah, lots of kids potentially. Don't need that. So tradesman, enchanter. I would have thought the book would be the teacher, but I guess that's the apple. We got 1 enchanter. I just want to get my efficiency and fortune and stuff, because the miners just and all that aren't cutting it, literally. And I think that's the best thing I can do. Plus it gives me the library, which let my people get smarter. Because stupid villagers is what's really slowing me down to a degree. I want the tavern and the school, but it just seems like better to improve the people I have than focus on getting better people traded up to begin with, you know? Honestly, I probably should have gotten the library a long time ago. I just didn't think I could. And it's something people are going to go to all the time. So we need to think about where to put it. My village is not exactly well designed, but I think next to the houses right here will be a good thing, right next to the shrine, so to speak. Oh, I gotta move this. But before we do that, let's put our emeralds away and see if we can find... Oops, wrong chest. So we have quite a bit extra, actually. Might be able to afford another house. Do we have a chest? No, we do not. Or a crafting table. We're not prepared. Alright guys, that was surprisingly easier than I thought. I was just right over that hill over to the lava. I recorded it with replay mob, but it was such a slow dude. I don't think it was even worth the replay. But so we got our 4 obsidian, which I believe is all you need. Yeah. Oh, he changed the recipe. You don't need diamonds? Oh, they don't recognize these diamonds. Okay. I could have probably mined my own, but you know, why? So we got our enchanting table. Now we just need to build a thing. Now it needs to be fairly big, because it's a central thing to this village, and like every villager goes and tries to go in there a couple times a day to read until you turn it off at least. So yeah, we're gonna have to go fairly large. I don't have a particular style in mind, because I mean this is 1.12. I don't have strip wood or anything. Basically I have spruce, cobblestone, and a couple of the other woods. I'm really limited, but let's see what we can do, guys. I have faith. What do you think? Let's build a library. Alright guys, so yeah, that was a nice little, oh, more hearts, more villagers, more babies. Got a little started. I don't have a floor yet, don't have all the walls. I'm kind of debating if I want to try to get some glass for the first time, because I really want the library to look better than most. I do like how the roof was, you know, the stairs around the edge, sort of like a molding, and I like the front to a degree. But yeah, we had our priests reading in here while I was building, so I mean that works. We only have one bookcase. And those are some books we stole from that first NPC village we found. But I'm really curious to see if an enchanter will work. So we have our enchanter, and we have our one idiot child that grew up. I turned the other ones into a farmer and a miner. So the idiot villagers, the nitwits, wherever they are, they get a few skills from being around people that do things. Generally that'll be a bard or a cleric, the people that roam around. Oh, by the way, yeah, look at this. So he's starting to already fill this in, as you can see. And, you know, decent amount of resources up there. It's mostly gold, seems like. Ooh, zombie around here somewhere. But where's our nitwit? Got a big green shirt. They usually hang out in the fields. Is that him? Yep, there we go. So as you can see, 9 intelligence. He's probably the smartest of the kids. 2 cleric, 1 bard. But other than that, he's pretty stupid. Oh well, we got a. I was gonna say a nomad, but the nitwit's taking up one of our beds, so we kind of have to use him if he didn't run away again. Oh, somebody trashed all my crops. So as you can see, though, without a school, having children is only there if you're desperate and don't care about how dumb they are. So my guys are gonna read, but his intelligence is so much lower than his skill level that it's probably not worth it. Oh, there he is, there he is. God. Come on. I wish people wouldn't walk away so fast. There we go. Arendo Van Devers. So he's a level 8 enchanter. I guess there's a little bit of a bonus to his first job when he's a kid. So book, papers, enchant book, diamond, enchant. So yeah, he's gonna take a lapis, I believe, 1 per enchantment, and he's gonna try and enchant all the gear we got going on. Now unfortunately, he's gonna be enchanting mostly iron stuff, because our people are carrying their diamond stuff, but yeah. We have a ton of sugar cane, so make paper. We don't have access to leather just yet. We don't have cows. Hello? Oh wow, you got all the good stuff, yeah. He's ready to do some work. With being able to craft paper, because I have been harvesting sugarcane for a long time, his skill level should go up fairly fast, even despite his intelligence. And I guess you get better enchantments based on their level. That's a good idea, at least to myself. He made paper and left. Again, I'm not going to begrudge him making paper because it'll level him up. Cookies. Got 6 paper. Good job, mister. He's made paper. Does he? I thought he needed a crafting table, an enchanting table, and that was. Oh wait. Does this have to be near a bookshelf? I know that the amount of bookshelves doesn't matter for this, but it might need 1. Oh, no, it doesn't have the little particles. I thought it was 1 block away. So he's reading? Oh no, that's the Druid. He's already so much higher than his intelligence, it's kind of a waste, but whatever. Because it's like a really low chance, from what I understand, at the library. You get most of your intelligence as a kid. It's like once or twice a minute you have a chance to gain an intelligence point. So I'm not really sure why he's not doing anything. He's got all the stuff. He's got a lapis. Making paper. Oops. Wonder if it's another one of those things. He's got bookshelf, the thing, and a crafting table. I mean, he needs more bookshelves for more villagers to be able to read at one time. But I can't do anything about that. I think I can give him some leather. I have like 2 pieces and he can make a book, but that's about it. Could kill a couple cows. Just want to see him enchant something. That is so odd. I don't want to turn off Make a Paper because it needs a way for him to gain skill. But that's pretty disappointing so far. Oh, by the way, clerics bless. I don't think I mentioned it. When they bless somebody for 1 minute or for 5 minutes, they get their skill, the cleric's level, added to their level. So when it's lower levels, it's actually really good. As you level up, though, obviously it means less. You know, 20, 50 levels to a character who's maxed out isn't going to mean much. But they do get a little happiness and speed. So I am curious. Something's wrong here. Let's save and quit. So I logged out and back in, but he's still just doing paper. I don't know what the priority list is. Maybe paper's higher than anything else. I do have an insane amount of sugarcane. Like, really insane. But why isn't he enchanting? Well, I'm gonna let him go through paper until he's happy with it. Hopefully he'll enchant something and I'll get back to you guys. I mostly just want him to get some levels, so I'm not too worried about him making paper just right now. But I don't know, you went through a whole day doing nothing but making paper, and my miners are very unhappy right now. See how this is coming along. Yeah, not bad. It reached all the way to here. Not too bad. My guy's walking away. But yeah, we're gonna let our enchanter go through a couple days of making paper if he wants to, and see when he first makes an enchanting gear. So guys, it seems like you have to turn off craft paper for him to do anything else. He must have the highest priority. When I did, he started making books, and he has enough leather to make 2, so I'm not too worried about it. And now he's enchanting. So yeah, paper has higher priority than anything else. I guess that's a good thing. It levels him up. There must be a set limit to when he gets enough paper in there, just like all the cooks and all that. Basically, he's doing the sword. And sharpness 2. Not bad for a garbage level enchanter. I did check the merchant, and so far I've not seen any enchanted items, you know, for sale. I don't know if he takes enchanted items as regular swords. He did have books for emeralds. Obviously I don't have access to the good leather yet, but all the swords in that are still just unenchanted, so they don't offer more for enchanted just yet. My enchanter hasn't came back. I wonder if my guard has enchanted sword now. I'm sure he rushed in there to get it. Why is that enchanting that pickaxe? It is damaged. Maybe he won't do it with damaged one. Guard must be asleep. Oh, he's... Oh, sharpness 1 now. I was gonna say he didn't put the sword down, but it's a different one. And he's doing an axe. That's what I was really hoping for. The axes and the mining picks. Although he's obviously enchanting iron picks. I don't know if my people will use it. Unbreaking? Not bad. And he's up to level 10, so that does seem to give him a lot of experience points. Let's see. Did he put him over here? No. Aha. That's the sharpness 2 sword. It's not been taken yet. Okay, let's take the sharpness 1 sword to the merchant and see if he'll still give me an emerald for it, even though it's enchanted. Oh, there he is. So he will still give me the standard 4 emeralds or whatever, as if it wasn't enchanted. So I can sell my duds at least. That's good to know. It does mean that enchanting is kind of a hit or miss. Let's see what we get. Now you can always check your workers, but your guards, you can't tell what's on their sword once they equip it. But our guard will be pretty buffed soon. So yeah, he swapped out his garbage sword for the good one. Unfortunately, you don't repair their tools at all. If you combine them, they're no longer NPC tools. So I've been mostly using the garbage myself. I don't know where my guard is. Should be at his post. There he is. So he has diamond boots and an enchanted sword now. He's pretty buff. Up to 21. And he's got the golden apple. I had one of them before I turned it off on my chef because it's taking all my gold. Probably would have saved my other guard's life though, I don't know. But this is pretty awesome. I guess I'll turn paper back on, and then he'll level up doing paper for the next foreseeable future. We have at least 1 axe enchanted for every lumberjack. We don't have enchanted pickaxes for everybody yet. But since they have diamond, I don't know if they'll even use an enchanted iron pick. I'll have to check that. And this one is efficiency, which is probably even better than unbreaking, to be honest. But let's turn that back on. Yeah. Where'd he go? You go to bed? That guy's reading. Yeah, there's my enchanter. So he's up to level 11 already. Turn paper back on. He's gonna do nothing but craft paper for a while. But yeah, guys, this will be just a guy signing off. We got our enchanter. Had some more losses, but luckily we learned how to turn off, you know, the raids, of the Necromancer raids for now. I think my next goal is going to be a guard barracks so my guards can train. And also, so I have more housing space. I think you get 10 for them, but only guards can sleep there. And I probably want at least 4 guards because I find that they get swarmed, so we want like 2 guards in every area. But yeah, guys, this guy's signing off. Catch you later. Bye.